Good morning and welcome. I'm Supervisor Andrea Bailey, and it's an honor to be here with you this morning. Thank you for joining us today, and please stand for the Prince William County Joint Honor Guard with the Police Department, Fire and Rescue, and Sheriff Department, accompanied by Bethel Cheru singing the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, one so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. What nerves won't do. That was Bethel, not Bethany, Cheru. Thank you for that wonderful rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. It is with great honor that we all join here today as we remember Major L. Eduardo Caraveo. Did I pronounce that right? Caraveo. Memorial Day is a time for us to pause and honor the brave men and women who have paid the ultimate sacrifice in defense of our nation. On May 5th, 1868, General John A. Logan, leader of an organization for Northern Civil War veterans, called for a nationwide day of remembrance later that month. The 30th of May, 1868, is designated for the purpose of strewing with flowers or otherwise decorating the graves of comrades who died in defense of their country during the late rebellion, and whose bodies now lie in almost every city, village, and hamlet, churchyard in the land. Since that time, we as a country honor our fallen on the last Monday of May each year. The precious liberties we all hold close to our hearts are possible because every day, and without exception, men and women like Major Eduardo Caraveo carry out the critical mission of standing at the forward edge of our nation's defense. At this time, I would like to introduce our next speaker, my colleague and friend, Supervisor Yesley Vega of the Coles District.
Thank you, Supervisor Bailey. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. It's such a beautiful day, and we're so honored that you are joining us to celebrate, remember, and honor Major Eduardo Caraveo. Major Eduardo Caraveo was born on January 14th, 1957 in Ciudad Juárez, Mexico. Growing up in Juarez, he moved to El Paso, Texas, as a teenager, knowing very little English. Despite this, he graduated from the University of Texas at El Paso with a Bachelor's of Science in 1979 and a Master's in Education in 1980. He also earned a Master's in Psychology from Texas Tech University, a doctoral degree in psychology from the University of Arizona, and completed a postdoctorate MS in clinical psychopharmacology from the University of New Mexico. He was also the first in his family to earn a college degree. Major Caraveo worked in private practice until he felt the call to serve his nation and entered the Army Reserves in March of 1999 at the age of 42. In November of 2009, he was preparing for his first overseas deployment to help soldiers deal with the stresses of war when he was tragically killed among 13 other service members during the terrorist attacks at Fort Hood Army Base in Texas. He was subsequently awarded the Purple Heart Medal and is buried at the Arlington National Cemetery. Major Caraveo's humble beginnings in Juarez gave him appreciation for people and the ability to look at obstacles as a challenge to grow and to do better. He believed in education and that hard work always pays off. He believed that everyone had the ability to break through boundaries. He was a boundary breaker himself. He worked for the Federal Bureau of Prisons for over 15 years. Work took him to many places, including Arizona, Pennsylvania, California, and the Northern Virginia, D.C. metro area, where he lived and had a private practice as a clinical psychologist right here in our very own Prince William County. He led seminars on marriage counseling, anger management, positive thinking, and cultural diversity. His passion was to help people. He made it a point to help others in need. The Division 55 American Society for the Advancement of Pharmacotherapy created the Major Caraveo National Service Award in 2010. This award is granted to a medical or prescribing psychologist who has made significant contributions in public service and or with the underserved. We are here today because he lost his life in service and help to others. Major Caraveo was a great husband and father, a great brother, uncle, and friend. His parents, Rafael and Aurora Caraveo, and all of his family were and continue to be extremely proud of him. Here to remember him today are his wife, Angela Rivera, his son, John Paul Caraveo, and many, many friends. He is also survived by his two sons, Eduardo and Jose Caraveo, and two daughters, Tiffany and Megan Rivera. He is missed every day. To the Rivera and Caraveo family, we thank you for coming so far today to remember your husband, your father, this Memorial Day weekend. We grieve with you and we mourn with you, but we also celebrate, honor, and remember with you today this wonderful husband, father, and patriot. We're honored to add his name to the County War Memorial along with the other heroes from Prince William County who gave their life and devotion to serving our blessed country. Before I ask Ms. Rivera to come and speak, I do want to take a few minutes to thank people for making this day happen. First off, to Coles District residents, Chris and Dan Gates, VFW Post 1503, and the Del City Purple Heart chapter for bringing Major Caraveo's story to my attention last year, shortly after I took office. They were the catalysts behind making this day happen and making sure that Major Caraveo was properly honored and remembered here in Prince William County. Second, to my colleagues on the Board of County Supervisors for voting with me to amend the language in the criteria used to add service members who have lost their lives in defense of our country. And finally, to Cherie Johnson and our fantastic County Communications Department. They have worked with me in my office since day one, and we definitely couldn't have done it without you all. And finally, to my wonderful staff. Thank you for working so hard, going above and beyond to ensure that we were able to locate Ms. Angela and her family to make this day a reality. I'd also like to take this moment to thank Sheriff Glenn Hill for being here with us and Tim Parrish, my appointee to the Veterans Commission. And with that, I would like to introduce Major Caraveo's surviving spouse, Ms. Angela Rivera. But before I do, my family and I would like to present her with a little token of our appreciation on behalf of the Coles District. Ms. Rivera, with all all of our love and gratitude to you and to your family and to your husband for paying the ultimate sacrifice.
A little taller than the rest, I think. Good morning, everyone. First, I want to say thank you to my Lord and Savior for allowing us to be here this morning. We made it. We have come a long way, but we're here. And on behalf of the Caraveo and Rivera family, I would like to say thank you to my beautiful friends that are here. They have come from near and far, and they're here with us to show their love and support one more time. Eduardo was taken from us way too soon. And today we're here to celebrate him. Some of you may know him as Eduardo. Some of you may know him as Dr. Caraveo. Some of you may know him as Major Caraveo. But he was the same person. He was Eduardo. He was an amazing man, a kind man. And we're here not only to honor him, but to honor all of those who have made the ultimate sacrifice for our country. Eduardo was kind. He was an amazing person. All of those of you who knew him know that he was a giving person, and all he wanted to do was to love and to help people. I also want to honor all the families that are left behind, all the families that have lost someone, because this weekend is a hard weekend for a lot of people. It is not about picnics and about hot dogs and hamburgers. It's for those that have made the ultimate sacrifice, for those that are left behind with the pain and the sorrow of not having their loved ones. I want to say thank you to the Prince William County Board of Supervisors, to Ms. Vega, to Ms. Sherry, to the Prince William community also, and to everyone that has made this event possible. That's all I can say. In honor of Eduardo, all I can say is to love, to laugh, and to live today, because tomorrow we don't know. Today is all we have. So you're here today. Let's make this the best that we can. I love you all, and I thank you for being here.
Mrs. Caraveo, if you come forth again, please. On behalf of the County Board of Supervisors and your wonderful county, we thank you for the service that you and your husband provided for us. And as a small token, we honor you on this day.
Thank you.
If everyone will remain standing, please. As Miss Donna Floor will play taps for us. Oh, as the Sergeant Major comes forth, commonly known as Supervisor Victor Angry.
You all be seated. Take your seats. Today we have gathered to honor United States Army Major L. Eduardo Caraveo and those whose names line this granite wall, for they have made the ultimate sacrifice for the freedoms we all enjoy every day. The military has a large presence here in Prince William County. We're home to the Marine Corps Base Quantico, the Marine Corps Museum, and many service organizations such as the Veterans of Foreign War, VFW, Disabled American Veterans, and the American Legion. Many military families reside here in Prince William County, and we are proud of the rich military history and presence they bring to our communities. So we remember and honor Major L. Eduardo Caraveo, and all those who bravely made the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. We honor the men and women around the world who still serve our nation and who are willing at any moment to put their lives on the line for this great country. We hope and pray that all our armed forces from Prince William County and those serving throughout the world will stay safe and soon return home to their families and their loved ones. May we honor our many veterans, not just for this day, but every day. We will always remember, so we may never forget. God bless you. God bless this community. God bless the United States of America. At this time, veterans and members of Omicron Zeta Sigma Chapter, Prince William County, Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, will lay the wreath. This symbolizes a formal sign of respect and observance in this tribute to Major Caraveo. I would ask at this time those who are able to stand, if you could please stand for the playing of taps and remain standing. Thank you.
Please be seated. For the Gold Star families who carry on with the memories of your beloved ones, we honor you and hold you close to our hearts. And we vow each and every day to continue to not take for granted the freedoms we enjoy. May we always remember, so we never forget. Thank you for joining us today. Remember those who have fallen, remember those who have served, and God bless America. Thank you. This concludes our program. Please enjoy and meet Mrs. Caraveo. Thank you.